Okay, so he's cute, he's sexy. He breaks out in a cold sweat every time you walk in the room. But let's not forget he's also your boss. My advice, Tina, unless the idea of being unemployed appeals to you, I'd keep this little seduction fantasy to yourself. Okay, it looks like we have time for one last call before we wrap it up tonight. Mike, you're on the air with Dr. Helen's Love Talk. Hello?
Hi, Dr. Helen. Okay, it's about my wife. See, she's just got offered this big fancy job back east.
Position at Quantico. Let's face it, she was married to her career, not me.
You knew how ambitious Chris was. Isn't that one of the reasons why you're so attracted to her in the first place?
There's no problem with ambition. It makes someone throw away a committed relationship.
Then maybe it's selfish, but you can't change people, Mike. In fact, if you try, you'll only succeed in pushing them further away.
Which is why it's so important that you accept that it's over and move on.
I guess that's what you were trying to help me see that night, when we keep pretending it didn't happen.
That night was a mistake, TC. We both talked about that.
We're talking about emotional minefields. Usually they're staring us in the face, yet all too often we're blind to them until some traumatic event comes along which forces us to see with new eyes. Well, once again, it looks like we've run out of time. So until tomorrow night, this is Dr. Helen Bradshaw reminding you that the first step towards solving a love problem is simply to talk about it. Good night.
Mistake or not, I think we should talk about it again. If you're not doing anything tonight...
I am. I sort of have plans.
How's that going?
Good. Almost too good. I keep waiting for something wrong to happen. Will's a really great guy. In fact, if you still need people to pitch in for longboard day.
You're kidding, right?
No, he does charity work all the time, and the kids will love him.
It's not that. It's just the thought of Assistant District Attorney Will Blake on a surfboard.
Hey, guys, good news. Lola Sweeney just called.
Yeah, what is she trying to sell this time?
A photo of the Phantom Arms dealer. 200 cash. Says she wants to meet in a half an hour in the alley behind the strip joint that she works at.
Think she's for real?
Well, the photo was taken in a club right next to the hotel where we almost caught the guy.
Okay, I'll go meet Lola.
Nope. You got a date with the Surf King, remember? I'll handle it.
Hey, baby.
Tony!
What's inside? Is that a little present for me?
I had such a great time last night. I was gonna frame it.
And me in the process.
I told you not to trust this bitch.
You remember that story I told you, Lola? When the Brahmin asked the Buddha, Master, is there anything you would agree to kill? What'd he say? Frank?
He said, yes, anger. Killing anger removes suffering and brings peace and happiness.
Look at the bright side, Lola. You'll have less karma to pay off when you come back in the next life. What a shame you had to see that.
Shots fired! Any backup in an ambulance ASAP!
Roger, 1TV1, dispatching ambulance and backup.
lieutenant said there were 2 perps.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, he didn't get a look at either one of them. Even the guy he shot at.
Well, what do you want to bet? One of them was our elusive arms dealer.
Will be that much harder to catch now that he knows you're onto him.
Look, none of us are very happy about this, but it's not our fault.
Well, maybe if you hadn't interfered with one of our informants...
Lola contacted us.
Come on, Corey, you know damn well we were working her. And because you didn't pick up the phone, she's dead. Like all the other potential witnesses, this creep is executed to keep weapons pouring through his pipeline.
Okay, I see you two got some issues to work out, so I'm gonna...
What is this really about?
Well, you've got some nerve, making me wait here for hours. So let's have it, Doc. Yes or no? Will I ever see you again?
Miss Bradshaw.
I knew it. When they start with your name.
No, I'm not a doctor. All I know is what they told me out in the hall. Your corneas were damaged from the gunshot blast.
So if you're not a doctor, who are you?
I'm a police officer.
Santa Monica PD. I get it. Damage control.
No. Actually, I'm here to apologize.
Oh, right, sure. So I don't sue your department for what your fellow officer did to me.
No, I don't think you understand. The cop whose gun went off in your eyes...
Robbed me blind. Literally.
You don't know how sorry I am.
You know what? Why don't you just save it for my lawyers, okay? Now, if you don't mind. Feel you staring at me. Why?
It's just you remind me of someone.
Another Helen, perhaps? Helen Keller? Just go.
The men who murdered that woman last night, who tried to kill you, I need to know if you know what they look like.
Why don't you ask T.C. Calloway? That's the name of the reckless bastard who put me here.
He didn't say anything. He was more concerned with saving your life.
Well, if living means never being able to see again, I really wish he hadn't.
Were they white? Black? Do you know what they were wearing?
It happened too fast.
I don't think you understand. They could be looking for you, figuring that you can identify them.
They were both white, okay? They're average build, average height. One of them had a tattoo, I think.
What kind of tattoo?
On his neck. Or maybe he didn't. I don't know. It was very dark.
Look, I know how hard this is.
You don't understand. Neither does Calloway. You be sure to tell him that for me, okay? You tell him that for me. You tell him that while he's feeling like the hero for saving a woman's life, that she's living her worst nightmare. You tell him.
I want a sweep of the entire area. Anyone matching that description brought in for questioning.
Average height, build, possibly a tattoo?
It's just about every guy on the boardwalk, Lieutenant.
Then you got your work cut out for you. Harper, talk to the other dancers at the club where Lola works. See if you can dig anything up, okay?
Right.
Don't just stand there. Let's do it. Now! What is it?
It's noticed to appear before the shooting review board. Don't worry, TC, they'll clear you.
They're not the ones that concern me right now.
It'd be hard enough to tell someone that your gun caused her blindness. How'd you take it? You didn't tell her, did you?